r/AskReddit. What is the most beautiful piece of music you have ever heard? Samuel Barber's Angus Di. The adagio for strings is good, but the vocal arrangement is so much better. Emo. Great Gig in the Sky by Pink Floyd. Minecraft's original theme song. Home's Resonance is a beautiful ass song. Wii Sports. Jupiter. From Holst's The Planets. Big fan of Liebestraum No. 3 by France Liszt. 3 Libras by Perfect Circle. Aphex Twin. Selected Ambient Works. River by Joni Mitchell. Neil Young and Crazy Horses live performance of Cortez the Killer from the 91 Ragged Glory tour. I'm not even a big Neil Young fan, but I've never heard such raw emotion pour out of a guitar. Clair de Lune, piano version played by Debussy, holds a special place in my heart. I was an emotional teen and struggled with anxiety, especially at night. And listening to that version on repeat after a crying session really calmed me down and helped me get to sleep. Not to take away any appreciation for Debussy's other works. That man had a wonderful way with music. Voice of the Soul by Death. Sweden by C418. Sweetness by Yes. Seriously, John Anderson's voice is amazing. Wait by M83. The Lark Ascending. Rafe Vaughan Williams. I remember it came on the radio and I just stood there, absolutely floored by it. Such a gorgeous piece. HM. I suppose Dance Yourself Clean is probably the height of music for me. Edit. Beautiful does not need to imply some elitist high art classical picks from artists I know. He knows. She knows. We all know you don't actually listen to very much. Beautiful songs are those masterfully woven together with a powerful sense of journey and progression. And they can be of any genre. Hallelujah sung by Jeff Buckley. Flight of the Silverbird by Two Steps from Hell. https://yahoo.be/n-dh3ftKras. Eric Satie, Gymnopédie No. 1. Clair de Lune by Claude Debussy. Fantasia on a Theme by Vaughan Williams. A Ashitaka and San theme, from Princess Mononoke, by Joe Hisaishi. Definitely recommend checking out his other music. Serenade for Strings by Tchaikovsky. The Girl with the Flaxen Hair by Claude Debussy. Across the Stars by John Williams. Enigma Variations No. 9 by Elgar. Can't Help Falling in Love with You by Elvia Presley. Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley. These are just a few of my favorites. Into My Arms by Nick Cave. Amazing Grace too, but that answer is way too generic. I mean, what singeress? What instrumental accompaniment? Canon in D always makes me feel at peace. Almost every version I've heard. Time by Hans Zimmer from Inception. I adore Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. If I had to pick only one piece of music to listen to for the rest of my life, this would be it. Jesus. Joy of Man's Desiring, Bach, Beethoven's 6th Symphony. First movement especially, Great Gig in the Sky, Pink Floyd. Among my favorites are Ravel's Bolero. For sheer power. Ravel's orchestral arrangement of Mussorgsky's Great Gate at Kiev from pictures at an exhibition. For a more modern sound. When I Am in the Mood to Waltz. Phil Coulter's version of The Spinning Wheel. In My Life by the Beatles. There has never been a song so absolutely perfect. Our House, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Probably the most positive and sincere love song I've ever heard. Helplessly Hoping, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Some of the best lyrics I've ever heard. Love of My Life, Queen guitar and piano both great. I Will, The Beatles. Landslide, Fleetwood Mac. Tears in Heaven, Eric Clapton. Damn, this one make me sad. Oh. Under the Bridge, RHCP. Perfect Day, Lou Reed. Duane Allman's guitar solo in the live performance of Blue Sky. To me, good music conveys emotion. That solo conveys the purest expression of joy that I've ever heard in my 29 years. Everything bright and beautiful in the world caught up in those notes like dandelion seeds caught on the breeze. https://yahoo .be/GSDF2USD8N4. Pink Floyd obscured by clouds. Off the top of my head. Pink Floyd, Fearless. Badly Drawn Boy, The Shining. Sigur Rós, Star Alpha. George Harrison, Beware of Darkness. Radiohead, Pyramid Song. Johnny Cash's cover of Hurt by 9 Inch Nails. 10 Years Gone. Led Zeppelin. Blue Sky. Allman Brothers. Telephone Line. Hello. Stairway to Heaven. Led Zeppelin. The Rain Song. Led Zeppelin. Tangerine. Guess Who. Led Zeppelin. Waterfall. Hello. Day in the Life. The Beatles. He's Leaving Home. The Beatles. Down by the Seaside. Led Zeppelin. Sorry for so much Zeppelin. Ethereal Claire de Lune. Anything that has an ethereal affect to it. Edit. I spelled it like Claire and everyone else spells it Claire, so I changed that. Other people also spelled it Claire as well, but yeah. Heroes. David Bowie, Big Log. Robert Plant. The guitar solo from Pink Floyd's Comfortably Numb. Or the one from Fleetwood Mac's You Make Loving Fun. Not sure why those two. Something about them just gets me. Jupiter, Holst. Seriously? Second movement of Rachmaninoff Piano Concerto No. 2 in C minor. Any song that is composed by Eric Whitaker, but to be more specific. His song Sleep has made me curl up into a ball and cry in my dark room once. So there's that. I've always absolutely loved Moonlight Sonata. Ones that spring to mind. On the Nature of Daylight, Max Richter. Contine die Anauter Edlappers MIDI, Jan Tiersen. Film credits, Oliver Arnolds. Vero, Sigur Rós. Motion picture soundtrack, Radiohead, and all the covers. This is about as subjective as you can get. But this one piece I wrote for cello. It's really simple, emotional, and kind of haunting. And it just means so much that I was able to express such an inexpressible emotion. I'm not saying that it's subjectively the prettiest song. Not by a long shot. But it really does speak to me. River Flows Anew by Yeruma. Also the violin cover of Lovely by Billie Eilish and Khalid as well. I listened to it and it basically brought me to tears. Somewhere Only We Know by Keane. Along with The Frog Prince. Also by Keane. Eternal Attic. Air on the G String, Bach. Here it is with the electronic score. https://www.youtube.com/watch?mark/vecwals2j-frfk-yg&teckles13s. Fire Bad by Igor Stravinsky. All from Arvo Part. The Minecraft music. 1-877-CAS4-KIDS KRS CAS4-KIDS 1-877-CAS4-KIDS Donate your car today. Anything NR. Greater than sign. Fantasia on a Theme by Thomas Tallis by Rafe Vaughan Williams. It is a gorgeous, ethereal masterpiece for string orchestra and makes me feel like time is melting. I struggle sometimes with depression and this music lifts my soul and gives me hope. How to Disappear Completely. Motion picture soundtrack, Radiohead. Stone in Focus, Aphex Twin. Hurt, 9 Inch Nails. Muse, Blackout. Ravel. Bolero. A few pieces by Richard Strauss would qualify for me. Chiefly Death and Transfiguration. Also Sprach Zarathustra. And his Oboe Concerto. Depends on the day. Really. The Lord of the Rings soundtrack songs are hauntingly beautiful. Into the West. Passing of the Elves. Evenster, Even Ride of the Rohirrim is beautiful in a majestic way. Weird choice but Grace by Jeff Buckley gets me. Shine On You Crazy Diamond by Pink Floyd. Descending by Tool. The Man Who Sold the World. Now this song was originally a David Bowie, God bless his soul, but there are a few covers. One was done by Nirvana in a grunge style by the legendary Kurt Cobain, bless his soul as well, and another, arguably the best one by Midge Ure. Midge Ure, The Man Who Sold the World, https://m youtube.com/watch?Vic2WBKODOZG. Strobe Dead More 5. Star Wars and Pirates of Caribbean theme songs. As much as I hate to be that guy, but Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. All of it. Rachmaninoff, Moments Musical number 4. Edit. Forgot about Saint Scenes, Aquarium on Piano by Paul Barton sounds incredible. Chopin Etude Op. 25 Ep. 11 Winter Wind. Atlas. Space, album by Sleeping at Last. Rushing Eden, Nights Frank Ocean. Dreams of William Daughter. Ice Sculptures Brian Barmages. Adagio for Strings. Op. 11 Samuel Barber. Hopipola, Sigaros. The entire soundtrack of Your Lie in April. Claire de Lune. By Debussy. Gymnopédies. By Eric Satie. All Movements. Eumeterau. By Radwimps. Siberian Rifleman's March. By On the Hills of Manchuria. By Ilya Alexievich Shatrov. Cosmic Love by Florence and the Machine is Beautiful.